Hello friends, I am Ujjwal and today I am going to discuss about QRadar SIM and its architecture. So QRadar SIM, uh, first of all SIEM, which stands for Security Information and Event Management. It is a centralized tool which collects the real-time logs from different network devices, security devices, servers, databases, etc. When it collects the log, it parse and normalize the logs. That means it converts the unreadable raw logs to the readable format. It keeps the log for long time based on company requirement, forensic requirement, and it enables us to search and reporting feature. It also enables us real-time monitoring, correlation, and alerting. So if we talk about its architecture, it consists of basic 5 components. These are event collector, event processor, flow collector, flow processor, and console. So let me just draw a basic diagram for QRadar architecture. QRadar architecture. So the first our first rectangle contains of log sources. These log sources can be network devices, security devices like firewall, IPS, IDS, email gateway, whatever devices we have in our infrastructure, including Windows devices, Linux devices, every device we consider as log sources because these devices are generating logs. These devices are generating events, and every event is a log entry. So the first component is event collector. So this is the event collector. Event collector basically collects the logs from log sources. This is event collector. So it is collecting the logs. Yes, I can. My pen is not working. Oh, sorry, I selected white color. So event collector. Okay, as this arrow shows, it is collecting the logs from various devices like firewall, switch, router, proxy, email gateway, etc. So once it collects the logs, it parse and normalize the logs. Parsing is done by data DSM, device support model. By the use of DSM editor, we can parse our data to any format. After normalizing the logs, it forwards the log to the event processor. This is the event processor. Event processor. So what is the work of event processor? Once it receives the logs from event collector, it processes the logs. That is, it assigns a magnitude score to each event based on severity and relevance. It applies correlation rules and analytics, and then it forwards the events to the QRadar console. This is console. So event collector is forwarding the logs to, sorry, event process is forwarding the logs to QRadar console. For same way, uh, these are the network devices. Network devices are also log sources. Yeah, this network devices. Okay. So the another component is flow collector. So these are the network devices, and let us draw an arrow. Sorry, here this. So flow collector is passively collecting the traffic flows from the networks through ports or network reps. Once it collects the flows, it converts the raw data into flow records. For example, net flows, S flows, J flows. After that, it forwards the flow records to the flow processor. This is the flow processor. So what flow processor does? It processes and analyzes the network flow for detecting anomalies. The term processing means it correlates flow data with security events and identifies potential threats like DDoS attack, data exfiltration, or lateral movement. Flow processor can store processed flow data in database for further analysis, and also it is also forwarding the flows to the QRadar console like this. Here we can add another box for data node. Now console. This is the last layer of our QRadar architecture. The QRadar console provides product interface, event and flow views, reports and administrative functions. QRadar console is used primarily as a user interface where user can use it for searches, reports, alerts, and investigation. So many other activities like CRE. We can write correlation rules here. We can create so many dashboards. We can keep an eye whatever activity is happening in our infrastructure. We can see in QRadar console. So friends, this is a brief explanation for QRadar SIM and QRadar architecture. I hope uh, you can understand a little, and if you want more details, so just ping me on my DM. I will provide another detailed uh, briefing of this architecture. Thank you so much.